Over the last few days and during the Jewish holiday of Simchat Torah, over 50 rockets were launched into southern Israel from the Gaza Strip, ironically rendering this holiday that's named after happiness and celebration of the Torah quite miserable for residents of the south. Israelis are showing a great dismay at the situation and more specifically at the world's reaction to it, or lack thereof, as they see it.
I think that the international media is not so interested at the moment with what happens to Israel, only with what Israel does. And Israel is generally perceived as the aggressor. So if Israel gets 55 rockets on a holiday aimed at the civilians, it's for the international media something to do with Israel's aggression. They will always turn it to Israel. Israel is the aggressor, and that's why it deserves rocket attacks, etc., etc.
55 rockets fell on civilians, children, and holidays, and no one says nothing. That shows how hypocrite are the relationship between the Arabs, the Jews, and the European community.
Right now, being election time, they're not really worrying about international. Everybody wants to look good, even the presidents, just so they can get reelected. Real issues are going to get issued later, after they get elected, not now. Now everybody wants to look friendly so they can get elected, so Israel and anybody else can just wait.
Many of these Israelis feel that this situation has become both emotionally and mentally exhausting. And some note the different treatment they feel Israel receives from the world press as opposed to other countries under attack. For instance, they make sure to point out that just about a week ago, Syrian shells landed on Turkish soil, an event which received much media attention as opposed to the constant rocket attacks endured here in Israel.
Turkey is one of is in the European community. And I think it's probably more news than Israel. What is Israel? Israel, how they see it, is camels and and people without food, then desert. They don't understand that we are living here in prosperity and we want peace.
When Syrian send rocket to the Turkey say, wow, Syria, they make like that. But when Syria sent to Israel, nobody important. Nobody say, oh, the people in Israel very miserable.
It's new. Never before Syria attacked this way Turkey. And for, I don't know, 15, 20 years, Gaza is attacking with bombs and rockets Israel. So because it's something new. By the way, the rockets that we get from Gaza to Israel come from Syria and from Iran also. It's the same rockets that hit Turkey. But it's the first time they hit Turkey, so everybody stands up and says something.
And some feel like Israel should simply stand its ground.
We own this land. It's our home. And we are dealing all the time with trying to explain, to use other reasons to explain why we are here. If we will be able to say, we are here because this is our land, and if you will attack us, we'll take you back, I think everyone will understand it.
Hamas and the Islamic Jihad have claimed responsibility for dozens of the mortar shells that hit Israeli grounds this week. Though no injuries were reported on the Israeli side thus far, residents were advised to stay near shelters, limiting people from going on about their lives. For JN1, I'm Sivan Raviv, Israel.